Skyrizi is only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
About a shorter power play, 2-minute advantage. You're gonna get 3 seconds.
Here we go.
Okay, may as well go in order from top to bottom. So without using a checkpoint, defeat Larry in 1 tower without dying or any power-ups. Is it really necessary to put without dying? If you can't use a checkpoint, then obviously you can't die. Oh, never mind. It says without anyone dying, so it in the event you're playing multiplayer.
Oh no! It's a good time.
Man, my allergies are kicking my ass today.
Opening day, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over.
You suck, you jackass.
What's up, Slayer? The Mets lost 12 straight yet. I was asking about the Mets, if they had managed to lose 12 straight games yet. Because they were at 11 previously. That's a fair point. I'm honestly thinking of adding a Mets graphic to the "You Suck, Jackass" game.
Mario's #1.
It's hard to tell when something unlocks because of how small it is on the screen compared to RetroArch, but
Let's go.
alright, let's grab some items because we need a propeller mushroom for the Larry achievement. Ba-ba-da. You would not believe the offline retro achievements game that I decided to take up in my spare time. And I'm thinking I'm only doing it because deep down I'm a masochist.
It's a go time.
Alright, next up, we have to beat Larry Koopa in this castle while propeller formed. So if we lose it, we gotta exit the course and try again. When's game 3 for the Knicks? After that disaster last night. How does it work in basketball with home court advantage? Is it 2-3-2? 2-2-1-1-1? 3-3? Like, how does it work in the first round? You don't think they can win the championship even if they make the finals?
Mario #1. Woohoo!
I'll take your word on it. I don't know basketball well enough. You know what? We should do the propeller form achievements first, since we're already in propeller form. So that's World 3? Yeah, World 3 is a propeller form achievement. Are the Spurs... Yeah, that's Western Conference, San Antonio. But what if they don't make the finals? What if somebody upsets them? See, fucking Hammer Brother took my power up. Piece of shit. I don't get that. Oh, I gotta. I told him to turn off the hose hours ago. And I'm quite convinced that he did not do it.
Hexago.
Penguins, penguins. No propeller suits, unfortunately.
It's a go time.
Alright, this one's the same thing. Beat the boss in propeller form. It's where Tampa loses this series. There's going to be memes of the Tampa player doing the crybaby symbol in the penalty box all over the place. At a minimum, I will be creating them and putting them all over the place. Well, it makes sense if you don't really pay attention to one and only to the other. They're both 82 games. They start about the same time. Hockey starts a little earlier, but then the playoffs tend to be at the exact same time. Well, they were in the playoffs every year from 2011 to 2017. 2014, they made the finals. '13 was also a lockout shortened season, so it was probably 2014 you're remembering. I think I remember something like that, but the one I remember was like 2007, 2008. Well, I mean, what else would you do for breaking the rules? You can't give them a free shot. At least in basketball, you can do free throws. No, you're not going to eject a player for a 2-minute penalty. Even in basketball, they give you a few of them. Football, it's 5 yards, 10 yards, etc. But it's not as big a disadvantage as you think. If you're short-handed, you're allowed to ice the puck and shoot it all the way down, which you can't normally do. That's why power plays, the best power plays like 25, 30%. 25 out of 100, not 50 or 60 out of 100. What's up, crew? How we doing this evening? You seeing this craziness in Tampa right now? There's like 30 some odd penalty minutes in the first period alone. Oh man, it's been nuts so far. Fucking OneDrive, get the hell out of here. I don't give a shit. This stupid crap, you're over your storage limit. I don't have OneDrive storage. Piss off.
Mario number one! Woohoo!
Alright, next Propeller Forum Boss Achievements World 7. How's the little guy doing? Evening Puppet Master, how you doing?
It's a go time!
If you go in the back entrance, you can just skip right to the boss. Did I just see that right? Hell yeah. That's like backdoor in Super Mario World. Makes it easier to retry if I screw up the achievement. How you doing, Doc? Thanks for the giant emote, appreciate that. Messed that up. I'll tell you what, crew, the referees are going to start sending guys out for 2-minute penalties, I think, after every whistle now, because it's getting out of control. I mean, those two were fighting, so I mean, that's obviously you're going to send them for that, but. I wonder if I can cut him off from doing that attack in the beginning. Tell you what, too, I can't stand this Brandon Hagel guy. He just irritates the fuck out of me. And they kept highlighting him on ESPN, too. Like, he scored 2 goals in game 1, and he's so amazing, and blah, blah. Like, dude, they lost. Why are we talking so much about the guy who lost the first game? Hello again. Oh man, German. That's what the German ads on this channel were? That's insane. Yeah, backdoor comes in handy because you have to beat him in propeller form for the achievement I'm going for. I really don't want to have to run through the whole thing time and time again. The German Twitch ads.
Mario #1! Woohoo!
Okay. So now it's the penguin achievements. So that'll be start with World 2. Yeah, well, the platforms can definitely be tricky. Alright, so we gotta beat Roy in World 2's castle as a penguin. That's gonna be fun. I forgot this was there. Could have taken the shortcut the whole time. It's too bad not all of the castles have a back door. The back door for World 7. I don't remember which level 7-6 is, because I've only played the game once now. And I don't know a lot of them offhand yet. The Parabee. Oh, the flying ones. Oops. I think I remember that one. I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go here. Oh, it's the middle one.
Ancient Slayer 7 asked me, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Max length response, please. Let me tell you a story about belief. Back in Scranton, we
Oh,
had a
okay.
guy
Yeah,
named Dwight
the YouTube's
Schrute.
a little behind.
Now Dwight was passionate about Beats, Bears, and Battlestar Galactica. Not the most conventional trio, but he believed in them like they were the
What's up,
secret
Minus?
to life itself. So, when you ask if I believe in Joe Hendry, I guess I'd say, why not? If a beet farmer can become the assistant to the regional manager, anything's possible. Belief is a funny thing. In the world of wrestling, especially, where characters larger than life
Busy
step
working
into the
today?
ring. Joe Hendry, with his charisma and presence, has a way.
It's the AI Twitch redeems. One of them is Michael Scott. Fucking hell, I forgot this guy stuns you.
It's a good time.
10 hours is still a really long time to be on your feet. Or 8 hours. Yeah, the Steve Carell, it was, it's a Twitch redeem for AI. You can ask AI questions and they answer. No, so the retro achievements we're doing, you have to beat the boss with the penguin suit. So if I lose it, I have to start over. That's the list of the different achievements we're going through. Hopefully you did your job well and nobody got killed at the manhole. Oh, I believe it. People drive like maniacs. There's a ton of people that don't use signals. That's a hook. It's a pretty phantom hook. Oh, the font. Yeah. What's up, Danny Girl? How you doing? There we go.
Mario #1. Woohoo!
At some point, I'm going to decide I'm enough of a masochist to play DK64 and 100% it for retro achievements. I don't know when. Alright, so next Penguin boss is World 4. But it's going to happen.
It's a go time.
Hey, so what just happened? Did the referee announce another penalty? Did Montreal take a penalty? Tampa take a penalty? What's going on here? It's kind of hard to tell without any sound. After all that, apparently nothing happened. They're just having a face-off at center ice. God, I love that little curvy emo. I really do. Yes, indeed. We rebranded, as I like to put it. Since we're so much variety versus just golf, we rebranded. God, I hate these things. It was golf. Yep, that was it. Jesus, that scared me. This is a really annoying castle, so I really hope I get this first try. Also, for some reason, apparently the icicle balls don't hurt the boss, whereas fireballs do. I don't really get that, but... That's like toilet flushing sound. Nice.
Mario #1. Woohoo!
Right, World 6, defeat Morton Koopa Jr. while everyone's in the penguin form. Hey!
Crew 1124 asked me, my kid just asked me why Grumpy Dad is always messing up. Can you explain to him why that is? Max response, please. Well, kids, let me tell you something about Grumpy Dad TV. Sometimes even the best players have off days. Just like in a game of basketball when Michael Jordan had to sit out. Or in the office when I, Michael Scott, might accidentally set something on fire. Hypothetically, of course. It's all part of the fun. Everyone makes mistakes, but what makes it great is how we bounce back. Grumpy Dad's mess-ups
I don't know who's a
are
bigger
just
jerk. You
stepping
were the kid.
stones to bigger and better victories. Plus, it gives us all something to laugh about, right? Remember, the most important thing isn't being perfect.
Yeah, well, you tell that
It's
little
trying your
bastard that
best.
that's the last time I ever
Having
asked you
fun.
how he's doing. 'Cause I don't care anymore. Shut up, Hammond.
Dr. Lynn asked me, shut up, Hammond. The classic shut up, Hammond. A phrase as timeless as the Ferrari versus Lamborghini debate. You see, much like Grumpy Dad's gaming escapades, Hammond's antics can occasionally go off the rails. But let's be
Literally.
honest, if Grumpy Dad didn't have a few mishaps, it'd be like watching Hammond drive a Reliant Robin without
Yeah,
a single
little
roll.
bastard. What?
Utterly dull.
Always messing up.
Mistakes, my dear friend, are the turbochargers of entertainment.
Man, did you see that episode where I forget what car he was driving, but Hammond like completely went off the track and they had to like airlift him to the hospital. The car was on fire, like the whole thing. He was in casts for a good few months on the show after that. Got impatient. My ass, he's seeing a pattern. I guarantee you told him something.
It's a go time.
I started collecting retro achievements for Blue Spheres today. And it made me start to think I must hate myself for trying to get all the retro achievements for that. I would say it only takes about 10 minutes for your eyes to start like spinning in circles.
It's a go time.
Ah. I got too impatient. No, there's an achievement for doing this as Little Mario, so we may as well do this before I put the penguin suit back on. But yeah, there's 30 achievements for Blue Spheres. 1 to beat the first 7 levels straight with a perfect. Then for the next 7. And then it's just random levels from there that go up to like 1,000,000 and change. Boston's up 1-0 on Buffalo. Maybe they'll go up 2-0 and then give up 4 straight goals again. All in the third period at that. Aren't the Yankees are playing Boston in Boston tonight too, aren't they? I think I saw their schedule had the Red Sox coming up. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I mean, I can only have so many screens going at once, right? I got the game here. Chat and retro achievements over here. Boston and Buffalo on my phone. YouTube chat is over here. Montreal and Tampa's over there. Like, every screen is full of something or other. Just get over there already. I feel like I didn't mind this one because the bumper cars are kind of fun. Well, now that we're down here, we may as well get this achievement for Little Mario too.
It's a go time.
Trying to knock out the power-up ones first, but gotta be little anyway. Who's on the schedule tonight, crew? Do you know? I think it's LA and Colorado, right? Maybe Vegas as well. So I'll have a good amount of games to fall asleep to. Oh, good. Now it's coming from the top and the bottom. Man, these little Mario only ones can be tricky.
Oh no!
Damn.
It's a go time!
That one's a little tricky because he moves so fast. And the spike balls are coming down from the ceiling, so I'm gonna have to jump cross platform back and forth. So, crew, you know what you should have told him when he asked why I was always messing up? When he asked why I was always messing up, you should have told him the reason was because I have kids. I'm gonna slow ball it on this one. Maybe I'd have time to practice more. Dude, Tampa is... the stuff they're doing after every single whistle's like... it's almost like a joke at this point. Well, it's funny how kids see things, right? So I'm guessing for him, you know, is that his room? It's... oh, shoot. You know, what you're really asking about is like when they have their own bedrooms and they're like, oh, what's your room? But same concept. Nobody's allowed in here but me. Catherine earlier, she was having a conversation with my wife. And they're, you know how kids are at that age when they're 3, they like go through pictures. Oh, this is this person, this is that person. She got to me and she goes, that's Daddy. So she tells her, you know, Daddy's name is Tim. And she kind of like, no, that's Daddy. So then she's like, well, who am I? You're Tim. Like, all right, I guess she's Tim now. I don't get to be me anymore.
It's a go time!
Man, I'm just watching this game thinking, like, at what point are the referees going to start getting sick of Tampa's bullshit and start calling 2-minute minors every time they start crap after the whistle? To a point, recently it's not egregious. But you know how it is with the refs. They all have limits to their patience. Oh, nice. Montreal just scored with like a minute to go in the second period. My prediction of Ottawa winning against Carolina is not looking too hot at the moment. Gotta hope they turn it around at home. It sucks, but it's definitely safer to just wait this out. Yeah, be shitting me. I better save here, because if I run out of penguin suits, that's going to be a bit of an issue.
It's a go time.
They really do say the funniest shit sometimes. Now, see. You're gonna die, clown! Now they got McDonough for roughing. Was this after the whistle, or was this just... No. Alright, it wasn't after the whistle. He just got the gloves in his face and drove him into the boards. So I'm a little surprised to see Ryan McDonough take a penalty like that. He's usually a very disciplined player. I think he accidentally got his hands up a little too high. Looked like he was trying to shove him by the shoulder into the boards. They're still going to call it every time. Oh my fucking god.
You suck, you jackass.
I think I'm going to come back to this later. I'm getting tired of this level. Give it one more shot. McDonough was traded in 2014 at the deadline to Tampa for Martin St. Louis. Or no. I'm sorry. That was Ryan Callahan. McDonough was traded along with Brett Howden to Tampa in 2017 for Libor Hayek and somebody else. It turned out to be a horrible trade. But that was after the letter went out the first time and they were rebuilding. So they were getting what they thought were good future assets that turned out to suck. Yeah, no, I got my years mixed up. It was Callahan was the captain that was traded for St. Louis. I mean, if you think about it, crew, you do still have it. Adam Fox is just Ryan McDonough 2.0. You know, McDonough plays a lot more physical now than he used to, now that his offensive ability isn't quite the same. Yeah, but given his age and his money through the years, they wouldn't have had both. If they had McDonough, they wouldn't have traded for Fox.
It's a go time.
Because they wouldn't have had the salary cap space. No, I mean, I don't fault you for it. I'm just saying I don't think they would have had Adam Fox had they still had McDonough at the time. I mean, maybe they would have. That's all just speculation. What they probably wouldn't have ended up with was Ryan Lindgren, though. Because remember, during that same letter/rebuild, Ryan Lindgren was picked up from Boston in the Rick Nash trade. So if they keep McDonough because they're better and they're not rebuilding, maybe they don't make that deal, you know? So kind of interesting to follow the things around and see where everything measures up to. I was kind of hoping there'd be a POW block so I could avoid these spike balls, but oh, Jesus. Great, now because I don't want that, I have to go around. You know what? I'm done with this. This level's shit. I'm coming back later. Not a fan of this penguin suit to begin with. Oh, you know what? There was a shortcut I could have taken this time.
It's a go time.
These last two are probably the hardest ones left. Penguin suit for Bowser's Castle and penguin suit for World 6. Yeah, well, it's nice having ice. The issue comes into play where you can't take damage even once. Drives me nuts how slow those platforms fall. Well, that could have gone badly. What's going to be ridiculously tough is getting through the last part where you have to do all the platforming without getting hit. Yeah. Of course.
It's a go time.
I think you're gonna have to slide along the floor to get past him. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the game I have up on my phone. See, this level is a lot shorter than it seems like, because the second phase is included in it. The other thing I'm realizing is I should have hit that checkpoint. Right? Because if I hit the checkpoint, even if I die, I can just reapply the penguin for him. There's nothing in the achievement language that says I can't. Some of them it's written in where you can't use a checkpoint, but this one doesn't have that. Who did they just show in that Sabres uniform? Was that JT Miller? Kind of looked like him. Oh, no, you know who it was? I know who that is. Who's Buffalo's quarterback? Josh Allen? I think that's his name. Whoever the Buffalo quarterback is, that's who they showed. And are continuing to show. Would have been nice if the achievement ended there, but you have to do phase 2 as well. Like how there's a little Koopa statue in the background, but it kind of looks like Yoshi because of the way it's arranged. That is one angry boss. Faster platform. This fucking platform, really? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. It just that platform went too slow and the lava came up, like I got stuck. Right, so if we save here, go back in, we should still be at the checkpoint. And now we can just reset the emulator and keep trying until we get it. Without having to run through the whole castle all over again. Yeah, I was cruising along until, you know, I messed up. Boston's up 3-0 now. I think they realized from the first game they blew the 2-0 lead, so maybe this time we'll get a 3-0 lead and see if we can hold it. I don't think it's going to be as bad as I thought it would be. It's just the lava waves that I have to look out for on the bottom. And this initial fireball. Which, of course, you know, I would get hit by, because why not?
You suck, you jackass.
It's a go time.
I don't even have to reset the game, apparently, because I saved at a checkpoint. So I'm understanding better now how this game works, right? If you go into a level, get a checkpoint, and then exit the course, you start back over from the beginning. But if you get a checkpoint and then die, go back into the level, you're at the checkpoint. Then if you exit the course and go back in, you're still at the checkpoint. So it's kind of an odd little quirk. Nope, you jump backwards that time. Yes, I know.
Mario number 1. Woohoo!
Doing it right the first time. Jump too late.
It's a go time.
I like the song at least. That's probably what I should have done with the World 6 one without realizing it, is grab that checkpoint. Just made sure to have one extra penguin suit. Wow.
It's a go time.
So much for paying attention. I didn't realize Montreal was on the power play to start the third. Oh, that's right. McDonough took that late penalty. Crew, what do you think the Giants are going to do with the 5th and 10th pick in the draft? Whoa, that has got to be a penalty. They just knocked the net off completely on purpose. I mean, they're not going to take a quarterback, obviously. Or at least, you would hope, obviously. Yeah, this guy, the defenseman shoved the offensive player literally into the net to pull the net off the bearings. That should be delay a game. I doubt they call that. Well, I don't know, like, what is their most desperate position? Do they need defense? I mean, their offensive line has been so bad for years. I would imagine they might look at some offensive linemen, but... I mean, do they go after a receiver, you think? With maybe Neighbors isn't ready? I mean, that's obviously why they're looking at Odell Beckham. And I do agree with that. I mean, my first thought would be you have to have offensive linemen. But this is the Giants we're talking about. And to be fair, well, I don't know the NFL or the draft very well. A good offensive lineman doesn't seem unreasonable with the 10th overall pick. But at 5th overall, are they going to use an O-line guy, or would that be more for like a playmaker? You know, a wide receiver?
It's a good time.
Do they take a quarterback purposefully to trade him to somebody else? Do they make it a deal to get multiple first-round picks instead? Right, do you package number 5 to somebody else for 2 first-rounders, or number 10 for 2 first-rounders? And like I said, I don't know football's drafting very well. I just wouldn't imagine offensive lineman's going to go 5th overall. I mean, it could, but I would think that would be available later first-round pick. Do they really? Yeah, it shows what I know. Maybe I'm thinking of defensive linemen. Right? I could be talking about D-line. Sorry, thinking about defensive linemen. It's kind of like in hockey, you know, how as a defenseman you have to be something really special to go in, like, as an upper first-round pick. But you rarely, if ever, have a goaltender that goes, you know, top 5, top 10. In my mind, I was thinking the O-line might be the same. What's up, Boomsticks? Even though you're an Eagles fan, welcome in. Remind me, Boomsticks, what day did I say to put on my calendar to finish testing? Damn it. I gotta move forward there. I can't get close to Bowser. Yeah. Was it this Friday?
It's a good time.
I feel like I said the 24th. Well, actually, I feel like you said the 24th, and I agreed. Because I think that you said that's the first day you're available from work, right? I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And no, I don't pay attention to the NFL draft to remember well enough. Excuse me. Oh, tomorrow? Okay. Would Thursday work for you? Because my wife is going away on Friday. So I can still do Friday. It's just going to be a short stream for me because I have to be up with the kids Saturday morning. Or for that matter, if you're available Saturday morning from 8 Eastern until noon Eastern, the kids are with Cheeseburger. Come on, Bowser, make up your mind. Got a late start. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's a good time.
Let's do Thursday. I'll start and take notes at the beginning of stream, which would be 7 Central. And then this way I'm at the meat and potatoes of the game by the time you get in around 9 Central. That gives me 2 whole days to get through Bowser here with a penguin suit on. As I watch hockey in the background. And you know, it might be crazy to say, but I'm pulling for your, maybe not yours, but your city's hockey team. I'm hoping the Flyers kick the crap out of the Penguins. Woo! We're gonna make that one.
Mario's number one. Woohoo!
I've been paying so little attention because of my hockey game distraction that it just now dawned on me because I died and came back in. Peach is no longer there for that little cutscene. I gotcha. Well, right now I'm rooting for the Flyers too. I hate the Penguins. I don't like the Flyers either, but right now I hate the Penguins more. That said, if Carolina beats Ottawa, which I picked Ottawa to win, but if Carolina beats Ottawa, I'm going to be rooting for the Flyers against Carolina in the second round again too. So I could be a Flyers fan for quite a while here. No, Mario, what the? Fucking penguin suit, he slides if you try to duck, if you're not standing still.
Here we go.
And I was way ahead of Bowser that time, too.
It's a go time.
Which it's also now dawning on me. I think you can get pretty far ahead of him. I don't think you have to wait for him. Yeah, and I lost my checkpoint because I died. Oh man. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. What was his issue again? He wanted more money or something, right? I think because I saved and quit, the Toad House has come back. Oh, they do. Perfect. Although, yeah, and I don't know that I feel like dealing with that right now. Alright, we're supposed to do this without checkpoints or power-ups, but I have to die in order to reset it and lose the power-up, ironically.
It's a go time.
Well, it's 4-0 Boston now. So I would like to think it would be hard for them to blow that lead, considering it's right at the start of the third period. I mean, Buffalo scored 3 straight and then an empty netter the other day when they were down 2-0. They'd have to score 4 straight just to tie the game now, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Tampa, meanwhile, did not score on their power play. So Montreal's still up 2-1. About 11 minutes to go in that one.
Oh no!
Ah!
It's a go time.
I'll tell you what, man. With how even this series has been played, if Montreal goes up 2-0, that would just be crazy.
It's a go time.
Oh wow, there's a fight in the Boston game now. Maybe it's just me, man, but it seems like we've seen a lot more fighting in the first round this year than we have in recent years.
Oh no!
The bob-ombs are going to make that a huge pain.
It's a go time.
Oy vey.
It's a go time. It's a go time.
Man, they're terrifying me now. Trying to get this tiny-ass Mario achievement. How you doing tonight, sir? Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, it's not hard to see why. They're ginormous pains in the ass. You only have 2 finals, or you already took a bunch of them and you only have 2 left? That was frighteningly close.
Time.
Gotcha. Fucking Tampa tied it up. Oh, of course. Got to do 5 ghost houses tiny, and what do you know? The freaking piranha plant gets in the way.
Oh no! Yeah!
I don't know.
It's a good time.
Wait. Wrong level. This is not the ghost house.
It's a good time.
This is the ghost house. Seemed like the easiest path to an exit. Certainly worked out that way. Okay, for ghost house.
It's a good time.
Man, I hope Montreal scores. I'm so goddamn sick of seeing all these stats about Brandon Hagel. It's all they're showing and talking about. Brandon Hagel, Brandon Hagel, Brandon Hagel. Like, how about Anderson from Montreal or Cole Caulfield or, you know, one of the other guys that's actually better? Whatever. Welcome back, Minus. Okay, World 3 Ghost House is next.
It's a go time.
I don't particularly care about either of them.
Is everybody ready? Do you all have your 3D glasses? I don't think the audience got any 3D glasses. 3D glasses not available in all areas.
Now that said, I don't think Utah is ready to compete with Vegas. They're a good team. They're young. They had a good regular season. To me, they're like Buffalo. They're not experienced enough in the playoffs. You know, could they surprise you? Of course. But I just don't see it happening. I mean, even Buffalo, young a team as they are, once the series shifts back to Boston, you can say they have playoff experience now, right? 2 games in, all right, well, you're experienced. Now you're facing adversity.
It's a go time.
This is a long ghost house. The other ones were fairly short. Well, I was hoping this path would be easier, but now I'm not so certain. Yeah, get me the hell out of here. Wait, did anyone see what just happened to this guy in Anderson, I think, for Montreal? It turned my head all of a sudden. He's down on the ice and can't move. Oh, he got rammed from behind. Puck was nowhere near him. Did they not call interference on that? Oh, okay. There's a they called a penalty. Oh man, crew, they're under official review. They're looking at this for a 5-minute major. Without checkpoint, enter 4 tower. Now they downgraded it to a minor, but still. Alright, I need to get rid of the little guy power up. Actually, the tower's right here, isn't it?
It's a go time.
Just want to see this power play here. You maybe want to shoot the puck at some point. You know, there's only a minute left in the game. Unless you like the idea of going to overtime. Hello. Well, 13-10 power play is going to end. Looks like we go into overtime again. That's nuts, man. 2 straight games to overtime for this series.
You suck, you jackass.
Well, I'm not the one that didn't score. What's it to me?
Oh no! It's a go time!
Yeah, I'm not really too worried about the red coins. It's those dry bones I'm worried about. Red coin? Is that an emote that's not coming through for some reason on my screen? I think it's an MFP emote. But wouldn't it still show up? Oh, you might have to be,
No!
he hasn't come back yet. You might have to be an active sub for it to pop up. Oh, okay.
It's a go time!
I would imagine some sort of form of variety, or maybe even rando for Mario 3, because
Oh no!
I mean, there's really not a lot left right now for speedrunning that game. I mean, we're talking, what, fractions of seconds? If even, at the most optimized level. Or he could be very much learning a new speedrun, right? With the time off. We'll have to wait and find out. Maybe. Who knows? Well, he knows, but it'll be a tough grind. That game is very optimized down to Hands and Hammer Brothers RNG. Well, I give him an awful lot of credit, honestly, because I'd have been sick of the game by now if I was playing it for 10 years straight. Hell, I got sick of it after 3 months. Hands only affects 4 seconds, but there's a ton of RNG. Every world that has Hammer Brothers has RNG. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's worse than Warpless in a sense, too. Have a good night, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow. I appreciate it as always. I am heading to bed for early work tomorrow.